I know one of you viewers is gonna agree. Is cereal a soup?
It like literally blew her like and tried to do something quick.
Striper, I was considered a striper my own age group. I'm Nick Anderson. I play receiver. I'm Kaden Helms. I'm a tight end here at Oklahoma.
They still going?
Yeah, still.
Dang, like
Okay. Rolls off the tongue, good. Okay.
Venables.
All right, we're here with
Kip Lewis.
Kip Lewis. He's a freshman, just like us. Well, going to be a sophomore next year after this semester. He got here mid-year, just like we did back in January. A year ago. We've been here a year.
That's crazy.
It feels like
because I was looking at the like OU like IG posts of like the big years.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, that literally felt like yesterday.
I'm saying like
literally, but ours was like snowing, so ours was worse.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It snowed a lot last year.
Like they shut down school for ours.
A good like 3 weeks
Like,
of ours.
yeah.
Hey, I'm not complaining though, because we did get a nice little break from Smitty. It
Now-
was crazy.
The weather change was crazy to me. I was like, they was like, yeah, Oklahoma's gonna be like, you know, cool and all. I thought like Oklahoma didn't get like any like coldness, like snow.
Where you from?
I'm from Texas, and Texas,
We don't see a lot of
we
that,
don't.
though.
I think I've seen the lifetime of my lifetime. I haven't seen like snow about like 2 times. Like that's all. And then like when I came to Oklahoma, like the first day I like moved up here, when we was moving into the head, we was like snowing. I told my dad, is this snow? Like what is this? What is this white stuff falling?
Yeah. They like everyone who was like telling me about Oklahoma weather, they're like, yeah, like it don't be snowing for real. Like it get icy, but it don't be snowing. I was like, okay.
Straight lies.
I was like, cool. Like some icy, like too bad. Got here, it was like 4 inches of snow. I was like, oh nah, bro.
Bro, and I was not ready for the snow either. My mom did give me a big jacket, and I was like, Mom, it's not gonna get that cold. Like, I just need a couple of hoodies. I'll layer up. I was so glad she got me that hoodie. Bro.
I didn't
wore
have
that
no
religiously.
jackets. I was like, please, I don't need jackets. I was telling my dad, I was like, what I need jackets for? I don't need no jacket for. When I was in Texas, I didn't use no jacket. Well, I need a jacket for up here. I got up there, I called my dad. I said, Dad, I ain't gonna lie. We might have to go. I might have to go spend a couple money on some jackets because it's freezing up here
already. But and I didn't have any like shoes to wear because I have my whole wardrobe was just Crocs.
Like that's
Bro, just like that, just different colors. And then I had one pair of Air Forces and I wore them out, bro. By the end of the winter season, they were all dirty. Therefore, I had to throw them away.
Yeah, see, like in high school, like that's all I used to wear was like Crocs, like every day, Crocs and shorts. And when it would be cold, like in Texas, cold is like 40
degrees,
40, 30.
40 is
yeah, that's yeah.
Like a Texas 40 and an Oklahoma 40, like different.
Nah, they're definitely different because it's humid. It's crazy humid, so it's a different type of cold. But it's still doesn't compare to when it's in the negatives and single digit degrees.
The funniest thing when I first got here, I was like walking to class one day, and this is how I learned like Oklahoma got the craziest wind I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh!
I was walking to class.
Oh my gosh!
I was walking to class, and a girl was on the scooter. You know, the VOs. I was like, oh, okay, she cool, ride on the little VO. All I see was like the wind just like, and it like literally blew her down on the street. I said, oh my God, that looked like that hurt. I was like, that wind does not play.
Bro, just like, cause no, during like the summer season, the wind dies down a little bit. You don't get too much. But just the other day, we was heading out from the indoor, you know, like, outside the indoor, there's little rocks and stuff from where they build construction. Bro, huge gust of wind just attacked me, bro. Rocks flying in my face. Bro. I was like, oh. It was going crazy.
No, the wind is crazy up here. I didn't think, like, I thought Oklahoma was like, you know, it would be like on some Texas. Like, it's cool. Like, not too much cold. Hot, you know, humid. Like,
and it doesn't get extreme too often, but when it does, bro,
this is better than Nebraska, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Nebraska, instantly in the summer, like boom, 110. Like, whoa, you feel like you finna die.
110.
Yes, bro. It be getting hot. Like people don't think like they think Nebraska. Like I don't really know.
I thought like
No,
I
Nebraska was
thought
like
Nebraska.
70.
I thought Nebraska. It was just all snow up there. It would be cold all the time, even in the
we
summer.
be
I
up,
just thought
bro.
it was.
We be up there. It's like the middle of the like.
It's up there though. We
It's
from
not like
Texas.
north though. Like of Texas, it is. But, like
Yeah,
it's not
if
northern
it's-
state though.
It's it's up there. It's north.
Nah,
It's up there.
It's Midwest.
Nah, it's up there.
Okay.
That's
anyways,
northern state.
but yeah, in the summer it gets really hot. In the winter, it began like, well, like I played my sophomore year of high school. We played a semifinal game. The feels like temperature was -25.
What?
Bro. Yeah, it was like the coldest
Y'all had
game.
to play in that?
It was like the coldest game in Nebraska history, like high school history. And we had like they had jet, like we had to get like jet heaters, like you know,
The ones that we have.
yeah, we had to get
that's
jet
crazy.
heaters, put them on the like sideline, and I knew it was bad because my feet were so cold. I had it next to the heater, and it literally burnt my shoelace into my shoe, bro. And I didn't even know.
Oh.
Like I literally didn't. I didn't even know.
my
bro.
gosh.
I was like, yeah, my feet like they feel cool right now. I
Wait,
look
they
down.
burned your
I look down.
legs?
My shoe was like. I was like,
At least you got hot feet. You got hot feet. When it comes to say you got hot feet.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, yeah, Nebraska, it be getting like super hot and super cold, and then it really don't. It'll fluctuate. Like one day it'll be like 80, next day like 35.
That's too much. I thought Texas was bipolar. That's crazy.
No, that's why I thought Texas is bipolar. I was just thinking about
It
that.
still is, but nah, that's wild. For sure. That's all 50 degrees, bro. All right, so we've been through it once, but we just started winter workouts again. I didn't really get the full taste because I was a little injured last year, but now I'm in the thick of it.
No, the funniest thing we was doing Nick. Okay, how he missed this last year. He broke his hand. So we was doing vertical jump. It was literally like the first day of combine. And I see Nick, he do his jump, but when he does his jump, he like tried to land back instead of on his feet.
I was too focused on
You got too high.
trying to.
You got too high, and you're just like,
But I didn't even get a high.
Oh no, it looked like
That's what pissed me off.
it kind of like he got scared in the air, like and tried to do something quick, and he like broke his head. I said, "Ooh,
Nah, bro. I think I might have tore it on the second jump because I tried to do it again. It felt the same way.
you fell 2 times in a row.
yes."
Twice.
Wait,
Back to the.
Oh, and then Scotty said we was doing vertical jump. Scotty was like, "Yeah, don't pull a Nick Anderson." I started laughing. I started busting out laughing. I was like,
Now you can tell that it was like unaware of people trying to do it multiple times, like trying to get their jumps. So like, all right, don't hurt yourself. But anyways, that's what I was gonna say. They've been showing like a lot of new technology, like with the force plates,
yeah.
like the little heels that they put into our shoes. Like, do you think that's like really gonna help? I mean, I think it's important, especially like with like soft tissue injuries and stuff, like the imbalances.
I think it's gonna be game changing because like I feel like a lot of people, like a lot of schools, they have good like trainers and good like training room like modalities and stuff, but like I feel like the sports performance part of it too is like, especially now like with like how the game's changing, I feel like it's way more important because I mean like everyone's starting like all the schools we play against gonna get good players, like, but I feel like we separating ourselves because they're trying to take us to the next level, like with what like the talent we have. Yeah. So I mean, like all
they're really trying to develop.
yeah, like they can like see like strength in our hand, like individual strength of our hamstrings, like how if we run or walk correctly, and like how to like
adjust the work.
adjust it.
yeah.
to our needs.
I mean, it's crazy how we even got to that type of technology.
nah,
I was like,
Bro,
what
they
is
put
all
on,
this
they had
stuff?
the little heels. I was like, oh, what is this, like custom insoles for people who got like hurt feet or
Yeah, I
something?
thought.
And then I saw my name. I was like, hold on, my feet don't hurt.
What you think? Like, what you think? Like a '90s football player would think if they walked in right now? They'd be like,
Bro, they'd be like, bro,
'Cause
give
that was
me
like-
my helmet. Let me go out
Oh,
there.
Yeah,
that
they
was
would-
like-
they would
that was
not
like
be
the
going
stage
for
where
it
they're
right
like,
now.
rub some dirt on it, like it'll be cool. Like they had like the janky helmets and
Yes,
like
bro.
No,
Formal
what has me
wacky.
tripped. Y'all know the helmets that has just only the single bar? Like, there's only the ones with just a
They
single
hard
bar.
though.
That was not the 90s though.
That was old.
That
That
was
was
old,
old. But
old.
I don't understand how you play football with just the single bar.
Nah, but they used to have like just leather helmets. Like, no face
But
mask.
that would be better than just the single bar. The single bar gonna hurt if you try to hit somebody head to head.
Bro, because the single bar, it was still like a plastic helmet, like a leather, like.
But yo, face and stuff is.
I feel like they weren't.
out of it.
I feel like they weren't hitting as hard as like people are like in recent times.
I don't know, bro.
They couldn't have been.
I don't know.
And like they weren't as fast, so like the impact was
Like
as much.
that like AstroTurf.
Oh, bro.
The AstroTurf era.
Freaking,
The AstroTurf era was crazy.
Nah,
they was hitting back then, bro. I'm not even.
bro, Big Sexy.
What?
We were bro. AstroTurf is dangerous.
That wasn't really AstroTurf though.
but like
AstroTurf.
it was close
Oh, you
enough.
talking about
It
Sexton?
was wood chips in. All right, so.
yeah. Give it
We all right. So we pulling up to the bowl game, right? It's the day before the bowl game, or like 2 days maybe.
Yeah.
And we had like a little picture at the stadium or whatever. And we walk in and we go straight to the field so we can like check it out. And I look down, I'm like, man, it's kind of grippy. I only got my shoes on. It's kind of
tough turf.
I could cut on this for real. And I look down, I'm like, oh, there's no turf pellets, bro. It's straight mulch, like wood chips
like
in
wood
there.
chips, bro.
I picked up something, I almost got a splinter. I was like, hold on. This can't be good.
Nah, I knew it was bad when like, cause you know how we got our like workout shoes and they're supposed to be like turf shoes.
Yeah.
Like, and they got the little grip at the bottom. I was walking and my foot got like stuck in the ground. I was like, whoa. And I looked down the ground. I was like, why is the turf brown? Like, I pick it up and it's wood. I was like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, but bro, it was lucky like too like stiff because
Yeah.
freaking
stiff.
Jake Sexton
Yeah, people was getting
tore
hurt.
Yeah.
messed up his knee
I-
during warm ups.
Was it? Oh, it was during warm
It was
ups.
during warm ups and then he tried to go out and play on it.
I thought it was like the first play I seen. Like he like got into him and then his foot got caught and it looked like he like leaned back and his leg got caught. And I
feel
that's
so
what
bad for that
happened.
dude, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Man, we got to get him on the pod. We got to get him on the
I had to
pod.
get him on the pod.
All right. So speaking about games, you played a little bit this season. Got some good playing time, especially in big games too. So what was your favorite like game moment from this season? Like favorite play or maybe like I don't know, just favorite experience.
Before you go, I'm gonna tell you my favorite Kip game.
Kip game.
Yeah.
Your favorite Kip game.
We was talking about this yesterday, but it was a Texas game. I know the score. blah,
Yeah, we
blah,
all
blah,
don't
blah.
say too much.
But when Kip got in, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He was tearing stuff.
I
I was like,
Hey,
hold on.
my pops go up to me after the game. He's like, "Hey, who's that number 10?"
Oh,
Wait,
me,
I like how he played, bro.
Because we was talking yesterday. I was like, was they like sending you on like a bunch of blitzes or like? Cause I was like, how was he getting in the backfield so fast? He was like, nah. I just read the gap. I just ran. I knew it was a run. I was like, yeah, Kip.
I mean, it wasn't hard. You knew that it was gonna run. It's at the end of the game trying to chew clock, and then after that, I was like, well, just shoot the gap. No, that was a very cool moment just to be like in like the Texas game. That was like one of like most electric games like I've been in. Like that whole game, like even like the score and everything, it was still like a blast of a game.
We got to turn that.
Yeah, we go
turn that
definitely
game
turn
up
it
next
around,
year.
yeah.
Come on,
And
dog. It's gonna be different.
Yeah, it was so bad though. Oh. I ain't gonna lie, I never
That's
realized.
probably the most embarrassed I've ever been. As like,
I didn't even play, bro. And I was still like,
yeah.
I never realized like
That's
the
okay.
fan basis of like how like the fans are, because like they like college football has some like rude fans,
ruthless.
Nah, worst fans
Nah,
by
look at
far
me.
TCU.
TCU.
By far TCU. I'm not gonna lie. TCU's fans are rude, like
They do not
crazy.
care.
They
bro.
will look up your whole life story on Safari and use it against you on the field
Bro,
to
I
get
knew
your attention.
I was like, okay, Texas Christian University. Like, they gonna be like,
for real.
Like,
This
they
is
be
a
like,
Christian
nice-
university.
they be
I
like-
know
They
your.
gonna be like, nice play, good job, 18. No, bro, they were coming for our heads. Like,
Good effort. Nah, they was
like they was
were
calling
throwing
people,
stuff.
They was calling
They
people
were throwing
fat. They was
shots. I was like, oh,
They was calling
was
people
like,
fat. They was making fun of people's last names. It was like
they
was
mamas, all that.
Yeah, they was coming for people's
But then the
moms.
worst was after the game, they like surged the field and they like got the phones and stuff all in like your face, like, oh yeah, you're trash. And we like as players, obviously, you like they try,
like you
try
already
to
mad
tell
about
us.
like the result.
We're already mad, but like the coach and them try to tell us like not to react or anything. But like
I was sitting there
they're
like,
literally like in your face
I'm trying
right
to dap
now.
up the people I know on the other side of the on the
real.
on the other team, but can't even do it because students coming in rushing with their phones in your face.
I see
bro,
that.
after,
I see.
when the clock hits zero, I say, well, buckle the helmet.
on me. I because I knew it was like 10 seconds left. I looked behind me and they was already on the little on the thing.
The security guards were roping off areas. I was like, nah.
I swear I literally hit one of these. I was like, all right.
No, how I knew it was so serious. Like players was like grabbing like the phones and like chunking them. But I did like I would have probably did the same if somebody would have came in my face.
Yeah,
like they were like I seen like a couple people like grab somebody's phone and like chunk it all the way across the field. I said, oh,
you can't blame them,
I was like, what happened to the phone? And somebody just hit it in the head. So that was like what I was thinking. But after that, I was like so prepared. After that, I was like anytime like the game get over with, just get to the locker room. Don't even try to sit there. Just get to the locker room.
TCU and Tech, bro. Tech. Tech was crazy because look, I thought they was joking about the tortillas, bro.
The tortillas.
I really thought they was joking because I ain't never been to Tech. Like
I'm running down.
I'm talking about first kickoff or not first. No, they phoned on first kickoff, but like first like good play they had. Tortillas. I'm
seeing players like slip. I'm seeing players like literally slip on the tortilla or like having to change their like angles because of the tortillas. And I'm like, bro, like, is that like that's gotta be like illegal or something? Like that can't be legal
for real. Like they gotta change.
And then at like I think it's like third, fourth quarter they're gonna play like an ad saying like. Can we like limit on the tortilla throwing? I was like, well, that's too late.
But don't let them run out of tortillas because then they're just gonna start chucking whatever they find.
Because you ain't even listen. Because look, after that announcement, it was about Kip said third quarter. The head coach goes on the jumbotron. He's like, guys, we can still have fun without throwing tortillas. I think they took it a little too literal, bro, because they started throwing soggy glizzies, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I think one of them hit you. I think one of them hit him because he was like,
bro, on everything I love, bro. Coach Finley, our tight end coach, he was trying to like, so we like after each drive, all the tight ends sit on the bench and like Finley go over the drive and stuff. But we're facing the field and he's facing the stands, and he's like giving us like the game plan and like the like tips and reminders and stuff. And out of nowhere, I just see a chewed up wet glizzy, bro. It was boom, yes, bro. Pew. I see Finley. He was looking at us. He looked up and hit one of these, and then just kept talking. I was like, oh nah. Gross, I look at the ground. It was like wet. It was so bad. So
no.
Like they was literally chewing up tortillas and hot dogs and throwing it on the field.
Yeah, that's nasty.
I was like, no.
Rufus was like back in his day. Y'all know Rufus. He like helped out with the linebackers, and he told us like he was like, yeah, like they used to throw whatever they could, like batteries.
Yeah,
I said batteries.
Yeah, I heard batteries. I was actually
batteries.
scared. I'm like, I didn't want them to throw like some hard like.
Nah,
I was not sure. I kept my helmet on the whole game. I'm not gonna lie. Like whole game, I kept my helmet on.
It was bad. Not good. All right, Kip, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some gear over the year.
It feels like years now. I ain't gonna lie.
It do feel like years, but then it feels so short at the same time, though.
Yeah.
But what was your favorite piece of gear, clothing, shoes, whatever that they've given to you?
I like that new one that we just got. That gray
little quarter zip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one,
it's like I call it a quarter tech.
It kind of looks like a Nike tech.
Yes, I wanted.
Probably that, and what else do I wear a lot? I wear a lot of sweatpants. The sweatpants that they give us, I think
the ones that they gave us.
You got them on right.
Yeah,
I got the new ones. These are like very tight at the calves, but they are. But I like all like the sweats they give us. I feel like they come in clutch with those.
Yeah, my favorite like any like piece of gear, like has
any piece of gear that they.
I would say the lost and found ones.
Oh
They're
yeah.
tough. I'm gonna
Which
go. I
ones?
probably
Hardest
the,
shoe they get.
the lost and found ones.
Which one is that?
The Jordan ones that they gave us the
the
red
red.
one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I probably won't wear them because like
Yeah, I wouldn't
I'd
wear
be the type of person like I'll get Jordans and like just like keep them like in my room.
I need to keep them in there for a little bit. Then I might wear them.
I'll wear them like a couple times, but I'm not the type of like wear Jordans like
because I know I'm gonna mess my stuff.
Like, I'll
up.
for real
That's
just wear
why I
like
never
I wear Crocs.
They gonna
like,
get beat up.
I wear Crocs, slides. That's pretty much my.
I just like to be comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I'll say the ones or the Well, yeah, I like the little like gray quarters that we got. We began.
What about the Dear Normans?
The Dear Norm, he got them all right.
Chill out.
I personally,
these my church shoes. These my
the
church
Dear
shoes every
Norm.
Sunday.
They're all right.
Got to.
I mean, they're all right. I still haven't
They're
worn them
comfortable.
yet.
They're comfortable. They're really comfortable.
I still haven't worn them yet.
I ain't wear them yet. They at the bottom of my
Man, they stylish.
What you
They
mean by
cool.
stylish?
I mean,
They cool. They better. They better than the what's
Deer Ann
Michigan's?
Arbors?
Yeah, the Deer Ann Arbors.
Which one of them?
Michigan got like the same.
It's the same one, but they got the Michigan.
Oh, for real?
So
Says
then they say
Deer
Deer
Ann
Ann Arbor. It doesn't roll off the tongue as good as Deer Normans.
Yeah, Dear
I mean, come
Normans.
on.
Yeah, that roll.
Deer Normans way better.
Man, all right. I got a controversial. In my mind, it's controversial.
Okay.
Question. Okay. So, is cereal a soup?
What?
Is cereal a soup?
Cereal?
Soup? Would you consider it a soup?
You mean like cereal, like the you
Like
put it in a
milk
bowl
and
and put
cereal.
milk in there?
Mhm.
No,
Why?
because it's cereal.
Hold on, though.
Why can't it be soup?
He's
though?
got a point, though.
Why would it be soup though?
What's the difference?
Because
Milk- milk ain't
about it.
soup,
Think about it.
though.
Think about a chicken noodle soup, bro.
On me.
Like
Look,
you get there's the
listen,
broth
listen,
and then the food.
on me. You get your liquid, you get your solids.
Wait,
mix them together.
Does a soup need to have a broth for it to be a soup? Because then cereal can't be a soup.
Broth?
Yeah, broth like chicken broth, like different like a base.
I don't think so. Cause like
Or does milk
you can really make
does
soup
milk
out of
does
anything.
milk is milk like in the same category as a base for like a soup?
I would say it is.
But like you don't say
But it's not
eating
though.
cereal is
Because then, if that's the case,
I think it's a soup because listen, you gotta have your liquid, your base, and you gotta have your solids that you mix in with it.
but when you
And
add,
together, like separately, they're not a soup. But once you mix them together, they become a soup.
so what about when you add milk to other things when you cooking? Because you add milk to most of everything you cook.
what you mean?
what you be adding milk to?
What you mean? If you want to make nachos, if you want to make
But it's not. Listen, you're not putting the nacho. You're not getting a bowl of milk and putting the nachos.
When you
in
making
the milk.
nachos though, like milk is
Yeah.
just the ingredient. Like we talking about.
So
soup.
listen.
But
You
see,
talking
okay,
about
if
milk
it's-
as an ingredient,
okay, if
not
it's
as a
in-
base.
I got.
But why
I gotta
would
look this
milk
up.
be counted as a base though if it's also used in ingredients?
Never in my life would I be thinking I'm looking up soup
Okay.
definition.
If that's your theory, then look, tomato soup. Why are tomatoes alone not a soup?
I don't know too much about tomatoes. I don't like
Okay,
tomatoes.
You're saying-
okay, hold
you're
on.
saying milk alone.
Hold on. It says a liquid dish typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables in
Keyword,
a stock
typically.
or water.
But you don't boil milk.
Stock?
Yeah, like like soup stock or like it's basically like broth, like chicken broth stuff.
Oh.
Like that.
I've never heard
I don't-
broth
and then
before.
the second one,
I've never
really
You
never
said,
broth.
hold on, you
be
also
cooking
said a
for real,
word
so.
earlier that I was like, what word is he talking about? It started with a D. Drought.
What?
It was some D word that you said.
Huh?
I don't. This was yesterday.
No, this was just a minute ago. I was like, he's using big words today. I was like,
All right, Kip, let's
I was
try to
like,
sound
what does that
intelligent, bro.
even mean?
Come on.
He said he's using big words.
Let's try to sound like we go to college, bro. All right, hold on. Then the second definition is a substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup in appearance or consistency.
But what does that? What does that look like?
If we're saying consistency, I wouldn't think that cereal is a soup.
Why?
Because it doesn't have the same consistency as a soup.
Where have you gotten
It's
this
a soup
information
is
from
thicker.
that makes you think this is soup?
I just think it's soup. It's not proven that it's one or the other.
Nah, I got
an
an even more controversial topic.
Let me finish this.
All right, for sure. It does have to do with
talking
cereal,
about
though.
consistency.
Yeah.
Chicken noodle soup. Okay.
Yeah.
The broth or the liquid part of it.
Yes.
I would compare that to a milk-ish like consistency. All right. And then the the chicken and the noodles, like they're soggy. Okay, but what happens when you leave cereal and milk for too long? It gets soggy.
Don't make
really,
but if you put
if you want to think about
in the milk and eat while it's like you just put it in there, it's not soggy though.
So are we saying? Listen, can we come to a happy medium and say that the start once you pour in the cereal, it's not a soup, but once you let it sit, it becomes a soup.
I can't.
That just don't make no sense to me.
It don't make no sense because
I know one of you viewers is gonna agree with me.
Everyone who agrees with Kaden that cereal is a soup, please comment down below.
I know I'm not the only one, bro.
I still don't believe
he definitely is the only
one.
But
my controversial.
I give y'all facts. I give y'all.
You just said this wasn't no
consistency. No, it's not like
he said it's not proven. So how you gonna give
it's
facts?
my facts? It's Kaden's facts.
Oh, okay, my fault.
That's really all that matters.
fault.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm sorry.
I pour my milk before my cereal.
See, that is not right.
I don't use.
But listen. I have a great explanation on why I pour my milk before my cereal.
Listen, you can't tell me pouring milk and then pouring cereal on top of milk is the right way to do it.
But after my explanation, you're gonna be like, it makes sense.
So
listen.
No, because that did sound like a weird way.
But listen. Do you like your cereal crunchy or soggy?
Crunchy, but you can't take my stuff because I don't use milk.
You don't use all right. So say you do like milk with your cereal. That's not weird. That's not weird.
There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people who just eat cereal.
I literally have another.
So
I have a twin that does the same thing I do.
Bro, just pour up cereal and just eat it?
Yes.
You do that with the Frosty Mini Wheats. Every time we go to the facility, you grab the Frosty Mini Wheats.
You be walking around with them.
Because look, if you put milk on Frosty Mini Wheats, boom, soggy. It doesn't even look. It just turns into like.
So you like crunchy cereal too? Let me explain why I pour it first. If I pour just a bowl of milk and then I got my box of cereal right here and I got my spoon and I just pour a little bit, eat. A little bit, eat. Just enough so when I'm done eating, it won't be soggy at the end. I'll just pour a little bit, eat until the milk is gone. Yeah. And if there's a little milk, and if I'm full and there's a little milk left, I just drink the milk because I'm not wasteful. But if I just pour all the cereal in there, pour my milk, I don't get the right, it's gonna be soggy at the end. There's no way. So I feel like it's just, and I always get more like full. Like I don't have to go back, get the cereal, get the milk, pour it again. Like I'm always more like
I was always one of them kids where if I got milk in my bowl, then I'm gonna like go act like I'm like done with it, and then just pour it down the drain. Or like I'm gonna like finesse my parents and be like, oh, they dropped on my hand. Man,
that worked.
See, it's kids in Africa starving.
Stop.
No, it's kids in Africa starving, and you over here. Pause. You over here.
I just said I'm gonna drink my milk because I'm not wasteful.
You over here talking about I don't want my cereal to get soggy. I gotta do it this way, that way. Just pour your cereal
as long as I finish 100% of the milk and 100% of the cereal, what's the problem?
The way you're doing it.
What? So what? So I'm not wasting anything. So what's the children in Africa has anything to do with this?
It could be two simple steps. It could be pour, but you want to do pour.
If I pour and pour, I'm gonna have the proportions wrong.
Pour, eats. Oh, where's the milk at?
No. Let me do this real quick. I pour my cereal, then I pour my milk, and then I go sit down. I'm eating. Meanwhile, my milk and down. Cut that out. My milk and stuff is in the is in the fridge and back in the pantry, right? I just have my bowl and I'm eating, and then I finish and I'm like, dang, I got milk still in here. My cereal that I don't want is soggy, and I want more. Like I still want more cereal. Now I have to get up from my seat, go back to the pantry, get the cereal that I thought I didn't need any more of, Or I could already have the cereal there. Pour.
Or y'all could
and then
just
I'm
do
done.
my way. Just take the whole box with you and just go eat it.
What? You were just on his case about
Listen.
how the milk and about how
Listen,
not eating it
Nick
was
Anderson
weird.
confirmed lazy. Nick Anderson's confirmed
How's
lazy.
that lazy?
Listen,
You're lazy.
every child in America pours milk the right way.
No.
Cereal first, then
False.
the milk.
Not
eats
everyone.
it. And if you're hungry,
Not everyone.
if you're hungry,
Not everyone. Not everyone. And they also eat
Are we
soggy.
done?
And they also end up eating soggy cereal.
I mean,
am
but
I
don't.
wrong?
I don't.
Am I wrong?
Anyways,
Am I wrong? I haven't eaten soggy cereal in about 5 years since I discovered this.
then neither have I. Guess what? Neither have I.
Since
Yes,
you
sir.
discovered
Guess what?
this
Neither have I.
way.
Because
you
you
don't eat
think
it with milk.
you think
How
I
you
just
discover-
If you pour the cereal first, you're gonna eat it soggy.
no.
By the time you get to the end, it's gonna be soggy. The first
Yeah,
couple
the ones
bites
on
may
the
be
bottom.
crunchy.
Yeah, the ones on the
The
bottom.
first,
will
the
be
first,
soggy.
yeah, the first couple bites may be crunchy, but then it's gonna be
So
soggy.
if you want it to be
it's
so,
inevitable.
if you want it to be so crunchy,
Like Thanos, inevitable.
I'm an-
if you want it to be so crunchy, why don't you pour an empty bowl of cereal and then grab a glass of milk and drink the milk?
What?
You talking about you want your cereal to be crunchy?
What?
You talking about you want your cereal to be crunchy?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So now you're just talking about not even having the two mix anymore?
I mean, you might as well not.
See, that's crazy.
'Cause you
what?
poured
Next
it-
topic. So Kip,
Yup.
Who's your position coach? Introduce him to us, please.
My position coach is Ted Roof.
Okay.
And
What do you think about him? He's a cool dude.
yeah,
'Cause I don't really like
Talk to
interact
him
with
like
the
that. Yeah,
other coaches like that.
yeah, he cool.
Yeah, he cool.
Yeah.
You feel like he's made you a better player over the year?
Yeah, there's a lot of that did. So
I feel like you're picking up a lot of like a knowledge from her.
yeah, him and my boy Rufus, he like helped me out a lot.
So and Rufus,
yeah, it's a linebacker. He used to go there. Rufus Alexander. He used to go to OU.
that's
and,
no Roof and Rufus.
yeah, and BV like he like helps out with us also. So
Yeah.
he's like also you know how he is.
Already.
I remember like the first moment.
Yeah, give us your BB stories.
Oh, well, I got a lot. 'Cause I be messing up.
Lay it on us.
Well, he was like, there isn't never gonna be no perfect rep. So there's always gonna be like someone correcting on you, no matter what. But he was like the first spring practice, or is it? It was like the first spring week we had a practice. And but this is before we like now when we do this drill, we do like when we tackle each other, we like use like pads now. But when we first got there, we just like tackled each other, like just tackled each other, like with no pads and nothing. Well, we had pads on, but like now like the shield pads.
Yeah. And
he came over there. He was like over there with the DBs or something at first, and then he looked over there. He was like, let's go see what the linebackers will do. He came over there and we was doing the drills, and he said, yeah, that's not good enough. He was like, what are y'all doing over here? Like, this looks like a absolutely just not what it's supposed to look like. And then he got
Was he that calm about it?
Nah, he was definitely on 10.
This is just unacceptable. This is
Nah,
this is not
BV,
what
you always gonna get BV like 10, like no matter what. Like
I mess with that though. Like,
yeah,
he always like he wake up. And,
You expect what he's gonna be like?
yeah,
that's
you
probably
know what you gonna get out of BB. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, BV, he's great. He's Brit, man. They was like, but he was worse though. Like in the past, like Rufus was telling me, like he used to be way worse.
Yeah, that's
softened up.
But I think he like, well, just because of age, and then also he don't really like be like
they said Dabo like changed.
full hands on with us.
They said Dabo like changed how he coached for real. Like,
For real?
he used to be like more of like a. I think he said that actually in one of the meetings. He said he used to be more of like a hard headed coach, like get in your face, rah, like and stuff like that. Like he still does it, but like
I think he like
has, like, his
learned.
times
Yeah, I
and-
think he like learned of like when to and when not to.
yeah.
That's important. Yeah, because if one kid having a bad day, he just gonna shut completely down that day. He ain't about to do nothing good that day.
Yeah, if you on them like that, yeah. But I mean, I feel like it's also different for like players, like, cause like the generation before us, like it didn't matter what, like, it didn't matter what you had going on in your life, like you gonna get yelled at regardless. Like they gonna be in your face, like 24/7. Like, and if you don't like how they talking to you, like you can leave. Like, you could really leave. Like now, like they got the what's that thing where like the coaches have to like know our
Oh, you talking about
like-
Giant?
Yeah, and like know our
Different.
like personalities. I don't
Yeah.
know what you
Yeah, what
call
do you
it.
call? Basically, like different people fit into different categories of
yeah.
How you
How-
respond.
Yeah.
how you coach them.
Yeah.
It really,
They
really
like
like
coaching.
breaking it down to a science. Like they got like a whole department dedicated.
Did y'all so like when y'all was in high school, like did y'all like have like coaches like BB, like that was like get in your face?
You
type?
know, we did, but they never got into my face because, I mean, I didn't give them any problems. And I mean, I was doing stuff on the field, so they didn't have to get in my face. But I mean, they would correct me once in a while, but they knew just to like tell me what to do. And I'd be like, all right, bet. You straight.
Yeah, I would say my high school coach, I don't know. He never really, I mean, he would yell, but it was definitely like provoked. Our like O-line coach would yell a lot. But I mean, that's pretty much
I feel like I feel like all O-line coach. I've seen- I've heard Coach Beatenbow
Beat 'em
say
Bo.
some wild things. I'm not gonna
Some wild
repeat them,
things.
but
Yeah.
he be talking a little crazy to his O-line. But hey, he gets the best out of it, whatever it takes. Whatever
he
it
does,
takes.
like it really does get the best. Of it, I'm not gonna lie.
Keep having
Yeah.
cold O-linemen come through here.
I
man.
mean,
Yeah, that right.
I mean, he
there.
knows what he's doing for real. Like,
I
you got
mean,
two,
if
like,
it ain't broke, don't fix
you got
it.
two of the
I ain't
two
gonna
or
fix
three
it.
of the top alignment in the league right now. He
Yeah.
producing.
Crazy.
Yeah. If it ain't fixed, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't fixed, don't break it.
That is true though.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
No.
What's your favorite place to eat? Just let's say eat out.
And Norman or just like
Yeah, Norman.
Norman.
And then we'll go back to your hometown.
what do you mean, like go sit down somewhere and eat?
Yeah, anywhere. Like if you like had like one last night in Norman, one place, one food you could eat.
I don't know. I really
Kid be getting like fast food.
yeah, I'm more of a fast food guy.
Hold on, let me guess what kind of fast food.
I'm getting like a Mickey D's, bro.
McDonald's?
Mickey D's.
Yes.
I do go to Mickey D's a lot.
Yeah, see, come on, bro. You look like a little Mickey
Gross,
D's.
bro.
It is
What-
gross.
how is that
After,
gross?
after that soup, after that cereal and soup conversation, I'm never trusting y'all food ever again.
What are you
I'm
talking
not gonna lie. I know y'all don't know what y'all talking about now.
What is the problem with McDonald's?
See, that's crazy.
There's literally nothing wrong with McDonald's.
McDonald's is not no.
No,
They
no,
be-
no.
they be-
McDonald's
you
is
wanna eat horse
gross.
meat?
McDonald's is gross. I haven't
I
known.
don't
The
care.
last time I ate McDonald's
What-
was
what
He
is-
doesn't care if he's eating
Wait.
horse patties.
10
How do you
years
know?
ago.
How do you know wherever else you go, you eating what they say what they put on there?
You don't.
It's a good
Okay
point.
then.
It's a good point.
But I know McDonald's. They're at the bottom of my list.
Why?
I got food poisoning from them 10 years ago, and I haven't been.
But
there
where was
since.
that at?
McDonald's
No. Where?
Doesn't matter. It's McDonald's.
in
It's a
Katy,
franchise.
Katy, Texas.
See, Katie, they be BSing with theirs.
Dude, what are you talking about?
See, Carthage, you know, with
Nah,
ours,
they got the
uphold.
advanced, all that. Mickey, you got all the
Our
all the bells and whistles, but
Carthage was
Still give me food poisoning.
upstanding food place. So
They got like all the awards and stuff for like best Mickey D's in the state.
Oh no, they don't got that. I don't need them to have that. I just need them to have some good food I can eat.
I feel you.
it's definitely the people behind there. But I just don't trust.
Mickey D's, bro. I know I trust it.
I don't know,
Yeah,
but my
neither do I.
favorite food, like where like I was like so shocked after my parents took me to that place, and I was like, wow, was Steak and Shake. Steak and
Really?
Shake has like the best burgers and fries.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't been to Steak and Shake. Long time.
I've had it.
Yes.
like,
They don't have it up here in
They don't have it in
Norman.
Nebraska either.
Oh, for real?
But y'all don't got Runza though.
Who?
What is Runza?
Y'all don't got Runza.
What is Runza?
Bro, explain the food.
It's like sandwiches. Pretty much like really just. I feel like all fast food places really have the same menu besides like Cane's.
Okay, they just do it differently.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's why they're in
Kansas is gross,
competition with each other. But yes,
You serious?
what'd he say?
Kansas gross.
Oh,
Their chicken's not good.
I forgot. I'm not trusting.
I don't know. The
food,
sauce
man.
carries it.
This-
so-
Especially y'all.
Thank
listen,
you. The sauce is their best item there, and sometimes even that is suspect.
I'm never trusting Nick with food, and here's why: because we got a new apartment, right? And the apartment.
And I was cooking up.
Oh, the spaghetti night.
Up. And guess what? They ate it.
Listen. So we get an apartment, right? We got a little stove, like a little like kitchen area, like stuff that we didn't like necessarily.
Disclaimer. Back in Katy, Texas, where my mother taught me to cook some dishes, we had a gas stove. And on a gas stove, if you don't know, you can see the fire. So you know when it's on, like you know when it's hot, okay? And you're not just going, oh, I wonder if it's still hot. You can see the fire.
Continue with the story.
Anyways, so yeah, Nick got the bright idea since we got this.
We have an electric stove in the apartment.
We got this new kitchen and everything,
And it's electric. Never cooked on electric before.
He's gonna make some spaghetti.
The spaghetti was good though.
It was cool.
It was cool.
But listen,
It was good. I like
so, he doing his thing, whatever. I don't even. This is where I knew it started. So he had the noodles in a pot and the boiling, like the hot water with the noodles, and he would come to me talking about, "Hey, Kaden, can you help me drain these noodles? Because we don't have a
Yeah, we don't have a bowl with holes in it, so I can't like.
yeah, what's that called?
I can't just put it in like a drainer.
Drainer.
Drainer? Yeah, so I can't just pour the noodles in there and drain the water.
So yeah, we don't have a drainer. So he gonna come to me talking
Old
about.
fashioned way.
He gonna come to me talking about, can you hold this this tomato sauce can so I can pour this boiling water into the can?
I thought it was grease.
that was grease.
Yeah, that was grease.
That was the
Oh.
grease from the meat that I.
Yeah.
That
He
I
was
had to
so
cook.
scared.
That was going in the sauce.
Oh, my fingers are hot. Hurry up, my fingers are hot.
Listen,
I'm like, bro, you're
Bro,
fine.
I didn't
Put
have
it to the top.
The tomato sauce can was the only container that we had to put the grease in, and we can't pour it down the sink. So go ahead.
I'm holding this can, right, and he draining the
It's
grease.
a big pot.
He
now,
ran
right?
the grease into the can. It spills all the burning grease spills all over the stove. It was. I was like, whoa, it was
So
smoke like
bad, bro.
everywhere. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, all right.
All right, it wasn't a lot though. It was like a good amount, puddle about that big.
You said good amount of puddle this big of grease.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
But it wasn't like that.
nah.
It
Anyways,
was like a little
so
drop.
he almost set our house on fire one time. All right.
But it did.
Next.
But it didn't.
That's the first time. Next, he's trying to cook up the noodles.
Keep in mind,
He gonna put a plastic container on the stove.
I turned it off, and then it wasn't like burning red anymore, but it was still hot. But I just forgot.
What he did,
And I was in a
looked
rush
at-
that I had to put the noodles down.
yeah, he was still messing with the noodles and stuff when he set it down. I looked at the stove. I said,
You sure?
I don't think plastic's supposed to be on
And then
the
you
stove.
smell it, you're like, oh.
I was like,
And then all three of us realized,
like,
we
that
were
had
like,
to be-
oh,
that
and we
has to
all
be
like went to go
toxic.
grab it up, put it in the trash
pick it
can.
up.
And you said, bro, we have a vent that we could have turned on.
for real?
Yeah, it's under the microwave, so like it sucks up the.
Y'all didn't know
fumes.
that?
No, I didn't know that.
See,
But now we know.
cook. I can't cook, so I can't really say anything.
That's how I
See,
know y'all don't be in the
you
kitchen
learn
like that,
and you
for
grow
real.
from these experiences. And I'm gonna be master chef by the end of this.
Okay,
We
I
just
was
turn
a
this-
master.
This part into like food channel or something.
Nah, yeah, dang, what was I gonna ask?
Oh, I was gonna ask you, what's your like funniest memory? Like,
Oh yeah,
being here. Yeah.
Let me see.
We talked about this on our podcast before. I can't even really remember what I said. I know, like, there's some funny, like, I think G Baby, Danny, DP, they're funny. They're like some of the funniest on the team for sure.
Oh, you mean like people?
I mean, it can be either like funniest story, like with Dan, like I know you and Danny probably got some funny stories.
Danny, that's like he he was like my first like friend I got when I got here, so that was cool. Like he like basically like took me up underneath the wing and everything. That was cool though.
So you big campus, all
Big
that.
bro,
Yeah, I suppose.
big bro.
yeah. He like, cause he was like, we in the same position and everything, so like we got like close. Yeah, and that's Brody right there. But I don't know. It's like a lot of funny people on the team. Now, G Baby is one of a kind. I love G Baby. G Baby is my guy. Vontae, that is underrated.
Vontae,
That is an underrated
that's how
person.
I knew he was funny, bro. Miami, he was a clown, bro.
Like Vontae, you'll like expect him to be like a little quiet little person because he don't ever say anything.
That's like,
But when he like talks and he knows you and he talks to you, he is one of the most hilarious persons ever. One of the biggest trolls, but he's funny.
He be trolling, bro.
oh, bro, you remember when like they had the little splatter ball phase?
Yeah, we had the little splatter ball face.
I ran up on.
I was
coming
home from class. I was riding on my little skateboard, and I was going straight to Huntington Hall, and I was almost there, just cooling, cruising, and I hear, "Hey, Nick!"
I look over to the street, but they outside of the like a drive by. They outside of the car of a Chargers. Bro, it hits me in the cheek. I'm like, no.
Bro, I'm talking about, I got pulled up on, I don't even know who, I think it was Key. I don't know who, the windows were tinted. But someone pulled up on me, bro. I swear it was like a movie, bro. Like in my head, bro, like some like cinematic music started playing. I was like, Ricky! And then I started like ducking. I was like, I looked behind me, I just seen bullets. I was like, oh, nah.
So
I didn't even get hit, though.
You was on your Boys in the Hood type.
Yes, bro.
And then, Ricky!
And then I turned a corner, and I like, I didn't die, but I like duck under a little bush, and I look, and I just hear, I was like, oh, they coming for me, bro. I went in the head, bro. I started running, bro. That was so scary.
Bro, I walked into the dining hall after I got shot up, just head down, like,
Just
hey, Nick, what happened, man? Bro, I got shot, bro.
I don't know.
I look up, there's like a little pelt right here.
It's been some wars up in there. I just know that. I was like, I called my dad.
That spider ball phase was crazy.
I called my dad. I was like, hey, I gotta invest in this little spider ball guy.
I knew it was crazy
Like,
when it became like a little war, like inside of Headington, bro. Like people would become like knocking on doors and like you open this,
bro,
like
really made you lock your door at night type. And bro, and Kobe would always be like going through our fridge and stuff because we wouldn't want to answer the door like to our room. So he would just walk in our living room, be like, "Come out, come out." Be like, nah, we straight. Take stuff out of our fridge.
So, what was your like recruitment like in high school? Like who was you think about for school?
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I feel that it's a lot of it's weird.
Yeah, because at first I didn't watch. I never watched college football. And they got like all these like I guess like important people like calling me and stuff and head coaches and everything. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. I don't know them. I don't know what like who they are or what they do. I didn't watch like college football. Like that junior year, I got started getting recruited heavy like my junior year. And that junior year, that was like when I first like started like watching like college football. Like that's like when I started getting like actually watching it, like and getting into it. But when I was getting recruited, like I know y'all probably like hated this. Like y'all used to get like just like spammed with like every different coach or like they just like trying to spam you or like trying to get in contact with you, and sometimes you don't want to talk. Like
Most of the time, I don't want to talk.
Yeah, and like with Texas, like that's why I didn't like. I was low key thinking about going to Texas at first when I first started getting recruited, but then like I was like, I don't know, you know, their coach is okay. I had like former players from my high school went to Texas, so
yeah,
they was like, yeah, Kip. They was just like telling me like the ins and outs of it and like telling me the real deal about it all, and like I was like, I don't know about them.
Yeah.
But then one day, my head coach comes up to me, and I was in the training room, and he comes up to me and was like, "Hey, did you hit like Sarkeesian back?" It's like, no, like not yet. Like I will, like when I get time, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, okay. He just like called me, like trying to ask about you and like look for you and stuff, and like I didn't like really like that because I was like, well, I'm gonna text him just when I get time. I'll
got
text
a
him.
life.
Yeah, I mean I just
We in the
can't
football season.
yeah, I was like I just can't just stop everything. You just pick up the phone for you and just got time for you, and then you go call my head coach to basically check up on me and be like, oh hey, where's Kip? What's Kip doing? Why he ain't answering my calls?
Yeah.
Probably because he got stuff to do.
I like a happy medium. Like I don't want them blowing on my phone, but I also don't want them not staying in contact. Like just text me 3 times a week. But
yeah, and that's how it was with Odom. Odom, he was the one who recruited me because this is when Odom was here. He recruited me to go to Oklahoma, and that's what made me like Oklahoma because I loved Odom. And if I ain't gonna lie, I would have went to USC if we didn't get Brent. Because I was I looked at Brent stuff. I was like, it would be a fool not to go with Brent because he got all these accolades and stuff. They say he's a defensive guru.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I go with Brent?
Yeah.
And so when he went to Cali or USC, I was he didn't really want to go, and I was oh man, I was oh, I feel really bad, and it was really eating him up, and because he was one of the people that I trusted.
Yeah.
And I was well, I'll let you know. If Brent come here, then I'm probably just gonna stay here. But Odom, he's one of the realest recruiting people I've met.
Those are the best experiences. The coaches that really keep it real with you.
Yeah. Real that's the thing though, college football really is a business. I didn't know the business side of it until I really saw the coaching changing stuff. But you don't even think about some of these coaches when they say they don't want to, well, not don't, when they say they the transition to a different school is hard, it really is. You gotta take your whole family, pick up everything, get a new house, sell your house here, make a bunch of new connections in the place you about to go to. It's really it's really picking up your life and just moving across the country out of nowhere, pretty much instantly. I feel I never really thought about that side of the college football until I saw the coaching change stuff and all the coaches that had to leave. But I mean, obviously it worked out for them. They had a good year this year. But yeah, I mean, it is.
What about our new coach, the new wide receivers coach? You like him?
Yeah, I do like him. It's kind of funny actually. A couple years ago, he was at Kansas, and he was actually my first offer.
Oh,
really? It was right before my junior season started. He offered me. I remember talking to him on my way back from one of my workouts. I was smiling crazy. That first offer.
First offer.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But but it's just a small world, bro. I never would have thought that he'd be texting my phone a couple weeks ago, being like let's get to work. And I still have his number saved as Coach Jones, Kansas.
I got a lot of coaches' number that I need to delete that I got.
Never delete it because you never know, bro. They could come back into your career. If they go to the NFL, and you draft a couple years, they drafted you. It's really that small. Was that small?
How did y'all react when y'all got y'all off OU?
First or OU?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It was a snow day for me, so it was a double positive. But so I was at Mike's house. Y'all know Mike, my friend from Nebraska. Shout out Mike.
Mike, big Mike.
So I was at Mike's house because it was a snow day, and it was my junior year. And it was weird because the day, the week before that, leading up into my offer, I was watching a bunch of Oklahoma stuff. I don't really know why. I was watching the facility tour, and I tried to learn the Malcolm Kelly freestyle. And I was just watching a bunch of Oklahoma stuff.
Well, yeah, shout out Malcolm Kelly, Longview, Texas. That's right, bro. Continue to
shout outs. But yeah, so when my high school coach texted me and gave me Coach Finley's number, I was oh dang, this is Oklahoma, one of the most prestigious, most winning program in the last decade, last 20 years. Yeah. And he called me, and the thing that really hit me and what kind of sold me is he only offered 5 tight ends in my class. So it wasn't like he was going out and offering a bunch
just
of
handing them out.
a bunch of people, and that's like something.
Oklahoma was really good about that.
That's like something. Yeah, that's something that really like hit home with me because there's a lot of schools that they'll go out and offer 20, 25 tight ends
at your position.
Like only
people
like
in your
3 or
grade.
4 of them are committable.
Yeah, and like that's another thing. Like they'll go out and offer all these people, but 70-80% of the people can't even commit because they only have a certain amount of roster spots.
They're still like the rank.
All the offers that Finley handed out were committable offers, and like he told me that like right as he offered me, he was like, I'm not just doing this for everybody. Like I want you to play here, and that's why I'm giving you one of these 5 offers that I'm handing out for your whole entire class. And me and him just had a good connection from the jump, and that was probably the offer I got most excited for besides my first one, because that first was always going to hit different. But it was definitely, that was a special day. I ain't gonna lie.
I remember when I got the news, it was a little different because they were my very last offer, and it was in the middle of June when we had the little period where we could take our visits because COVID had messed up the recruiting process a little bit. And Coach Gundy had wanted me to go to this one camp to have a little private workout with him, but it got canceled, so that went through the roof or through the window. Through the window. And then it was just one random night, and it was I'd gone to 3 of my 4 visits that I was supposed to take in the month of June, and the last one was Oregon. And Coach Gundy hit me up, and he was like, just texted me some little something. He said, you got the offer, like we want you to come visit this weekend, blah blah blah. And I'm like, dang, now I got a decision to make. I could stay true to my Oregon people that I've been talking to, or go take this visit real quick. And I ended up going to I sat down and talked to my parents, and ended up going on the
You were
visit
committed to Oregon, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I ended up going to visit to Oregon, committed shortly after, and then Coach Gundy just kept in touch. And then a couple months after, I think in October, took another visit took my last visit to OU during the season, and right after that committed.
Yeah, my reaction was funny though. I was outside, and then right after I got off the phone, like literally right after I got off the phone, I was like jumping, yelling it. Hooray! Hooray! I'm like, my legs are like this. I'm like hopping around like this. I'm like, because I just knew like they produce out there, and so I was like, that's like super ecstatic.
It wasn't talent.
Yeah, okay. See, I didn't like take advantage of like all like my like recruiting like visits.
Mm-hmm.
I only went to Oklahoma, which I had a fun time. I mean, I'm here, but like, what's like y'all best visits, like schools that y'all visited?
I went to when I went to USC for LA. Like LA was still kind of shut down because of COVID, so we didn't get the full experience.
Yeah.
I mean, the food was cool. Like food was great.
It was a vibe.
Yeah, it was a vibe for sure. But there just wasn't a lot of things open that we could go to. Let's see, the other one, Penn State. Penn State was cool. I'm trying to think. There was one. It might have been USC's where we went to some dude's house. It was a crazy like mansion, like lake house type, and we ended up going on this boat, and it was a crazy experience. And bro, the boat almost sank because there was too many of us on it.
Oh, see,
it was like
stay off the water,
big linemen and stuff.
Kid don't mess with no boats.
And it was crazy.
Me and Kay, we went to a service trip in Miami, and they took us to this alligator thing.
Yeah.
It was like some swamp thing. I told them.
Oh nah.
It was an airboat. Like Everglades.
I told them. I said, look, I don't do water, and I also don't do animals either. So
especially alligators.
Like, can I like sit this one out? They like, nah, Kip, I don't know. You'll have to like do this one. I said, okay.
He was not trying to do it.
I sat on that boat. He would take a picture of me, and it was the worst. I'm sitting on the boat like, oh my God, please hurry up and get this stuff. Oh, first off, it's hot. It's real hot. I'm like, gosh, I probably got I was like a shade probably darker. No, I'm black. But like, I was probably like 2 shades darker. Like, I'm telling you, I had like, I had something over my forehead or something like that. Did I?
Yeah, I think you had a beater on.
Yeah, I had a beater on.
Oh, you probably had the little tan line.
They talk about, they're all just like, oh my gosh, look at the little alligators in the.
The kid had his eyes closed the whole time. He was sitting like this. He was sitting like that the whole time.
But how you gonna know if an alligator jumping at you, bro? You got your eyes closed.
What you mean? I'm gonna hear a lot of screams if that happen. And that's why I was like, I said, why y'all got? I said, where about if an alligator come up on this little boat thingy?
How's it gonna come up on a boat?
What you mean?
It's
Gonna
Jump out the water? Like,
it could
yes. What are you talking about?
It could definitely do that.
I trust our tour guide. I ain't gonna lie. He was talking about how he like killed like a 15 foot long like anaconda. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, we in good hands. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If
We in good hands.
someone like that was,
He was like, yeah.
I'll be okay.
He was like, we got a heavy anaconda population out here. I was like, I didn't even know they lived in Florida.
Yeah,
I thought those like Amazon.
Yeah, for real. I didn't know we had a anaconda.
Then we had another little boat thingy down there at the service trip. It was like to go deep fishing.
Oh,
deep fish.
And I said deep fish. I said, yeah, I don't know about that deep part right there.
No, you could take.
No, that one, they had to go. They left like early in the morning. Like, what y'all leave like around 6?
You didn't go, huh?
Yeah, no, I didn't go.
Yeah, we left early. I look, didn't want to go because I don't really like I'll fish, but I don't really find it like I'm impatient. Like I don't like waiting for stuff. I don't like just sitting there just like waiting. But
that was like why are we about to sit out here for literally hours trying to catch a fish, and we not even like you gonna like put the fish back? Did y'all put the fish back in the water?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember actually. Our boat didn't even catch anything. So
Oh, really?
But okay, so I've never been deep sea fishing, but apparently you get like seasick like really bad if like you haven't done it before.
Yeah, if you're not used to it, you get
it was
seasick.
my like all like Kojo, I think Strip, like a couple other people had to take like some like nausea pill, however you say it.
I had to take that when we went on that yacht.
Yeah, they had to take some like nausea pills, and I was like, what y'all taking that for? Because our like since it was a class, like our teacher was like handing them out.
Dr. Law.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, like you didn't know like you can get seasick like really easily because like the waves, like the boat's just constantly moving. And I was like, nah, I'm cool.
My gosh.
I was like, nah, I'm cool.
He thought he was a big boy.
I don't need no pill, bro. So we go out, and I really felt fine. Like the whole time I felt fine.
Yeah.
So I really didn't need them. But we were going out. I'm not gonna lie, there was a couple moments I was scared for my life, bro. Because the way we had to get out, we had to like go to like a boat like channel, I guess you call it, like where like a bunch of boats go through.
Yeah.
And the waves were just like from all like the boat like engines and stuff, like
the
making
wake,
waves.
the
Yeah.
wake.
And the boat was just going crazy, bro. I was like, I don't know if I can, because we were supposed to be out for like 2 hours. I was like, I don't know if I can do this for 2 hours. So we get out to like probably like I don't know how many miles offshore, but we could barely see the shore. And we're like fishing, and you see on like Snapchat of like all the people, like, because we went on like 4 or 5 7 boats for like different groups. You see on Snapchat like all them like catching fish and stuff. And I think my boat was the only boat not to catch anything.
That's
bro.
so bad.
We were sitting out there for 2 hours and didn't catch a single thing.
I would be so mad.
I look, you think our
Bro, this is your job. Can we catch some fish?
for real, I look, you think our like boat like captain, I look, he think he like screwed us over, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't think he put bait on the hook for real. I'm not gonna lie, but
That's crazy.
It's not it, bro.
No, I remember, bro. I went deep sea fishing when I was like 4 or 5, and like was catching everything, bro. Like I had this kingfish. Obviously, I didn't do it by myself, but I had this kingfish that was like I was holding up. It was bigger than me, bro. And we ate it. It was good. It was real good.
No.
All right, Kip.
It's getting about to the end of the podcast, but I have one
More question to you,
Mm-hmm.
just to end it off.
Mm-hmm.
knowing what you know now.
What would you tell yourself a year ago today? Any advice?
That is about it's like this like college like student athlete is a struggle, so be prepared and
Just
be ready to
man,
buckle down.
It sucks, bro. Be prepared. Just like you're not gonna go.
You better be prepared and buckle down because it do
buckle
not
down.
play. It do not play. The schedule, our schedule, it do not play with us. Like you have to have your time management like on point.
Yeah.
Like you gotta take care of your body. You gotta do
Especially
a
I
lot.
would definitely tell myself that, bro. Take
Like
care of
what?
your body. Do everything. You do everything that they give you.
Like what? I thought
Take
I
advantage
thought I
of
was
all
cool, you know. Kid, like Kip, you ain't gotta go get in the tub, you know. You cool, you know.
Yeah.
I did that for like 2 weeks. I was like, you ain't gotta get in no tub, you fine. And next week, this is like fall camp. This like next week, I'm like, oh, my body feel a bit tight.
Yeah, that's
I was like, oh, hold on, Kip, you need to get back on the routine you was on.
Yeah.
Because that was not it.
it's crucial.
Yeah, no, I just that would probably like time management and prepare well for like your like schedule and how to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what
Would you tell yourself?
Really the same thing, but just time management. I'd also tell myself to, well, it goes into time management too, but just balance school, work as a football and life. Just balance it all out evenly. So, not falling behind in anything. And that's another big thing. Just make sure you're not falling behind. Because once you fall behind, it just stacks up.
catch up. Time to go play catch up.
Yeah, can't play catch up in this game. That's not what you got to do. We'll let you end it up.
I'd probably tell myself to just like learn how to embrace and like accept the role that's been like presented to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because obviously out of high school, like, we were high recruits, like some of the best people on our teams. But like once you get to college, you really start all over again. And like that can be like kind of tough. Like,
Yeah.
I know, like during spring ball, like my mind was racing. Like I didn't know the playbook. I never really played tight end for real, so I didn't know like the technique.
being over here yelling at us like so I'm like, oh yeah, coach, I know. No, I didn't know. And he over here just keep on getting on to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know. When I really should have been like, no, I don't know. Like I don't get it.
Like, I mean, it can be like low-key tough because, we had B Will, DP, probably two of the best, if not the best, tight ends in the country. And like I came in, like, obviously everyone hopes they're gonna play. Yeah. But, I came in with kind of, I wouldn't say like arrogance, but I came in with like a mindset that like I was gonna like out compete anyone that, I went up against. And really something that I had to learn quick was that like older guys have been doing it for a long time. They know the ins and outs of everything. And I was just like an immature, like freshman, like I didn't really know what to expect for real. But, something I learned was just like listen to like what they're saying, because B Will and DP taught me so much stuff that, I wouldn't have been able to learn if I'd have like kept being arrogant.
Yeah. And they really
like,
didn't even have to.
Yeah, for real. Like
didn't have to do that. But
if I would have just like kept being on the track, or like the mindset I came in with, I'm going to beat out anyone. Like it's me against, that's really like, it's me against my teammates. So it's really all of us together.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been good, but I feel like I'm definitely glad that I learned, how to accept that role of kind of being the young pup and being the guy that has room for growth.
Yeah. And still being able to step up when it counts.
Yeah, for real. So yeah, that's something I would say.
All right, well, thank y'all for tuning in. Another episode 3.
3,
yeah, 3. We got to pump these out more often.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know in the comments like what or how many podcasts you want us to drop, like a month, like once every month, once every 2 weeks, or like
we'll try to adjust our schedule.
Yeah, let us know.
I don't make too many promises.
Don't be too, be reasonable, but
we're getting them out as fast as we can.
To ask every day. Ask for them every day.
I don't know about that.
Get on it every day.
No. But Kip, you got anything else to say to the fans specifically?
Yeah, y'all just keep supporting my guys. They're awesome. They're awesome people.
Keep included. Keep included. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate y'all boys.